Hello and welcome back to Stranded Deep, welcome back to Pacific Paradise, and welcome back to this island that we find ourselves on. It is 10:10 in the morning, we are wearing sunblock, our food and water situation is pretty low. We don't have any rations in our pants, but we do have one on the raft, so I'm just going to take that and put it in my mouth. It was delicious. Also, we do have the carbon spear gun because this is New Game Plus, but we have no ammunition for it except for the four. What did I just do? I think I put the carbon spear gun into my pants. Okay, fine. So I'm going to put this carbon spear gun back there because we have 4 arrows, but they won't take out a shark by themselves. We do have a gas can. We do have some other junk on the beach, which is good. We probably have enough to make an engine. But while we do have a beach full of junk, what we're going to need to do is go to another island, take our axe with us. We don't need 2 torches, so let me just drop a few bits and pieces on the beach. I'm going to drop you on the beach. I'm going to keep the New Game Plus torch with us. I'm going to drop the lashing on the beach, probably the hammer as well. Excellent. Keep the knife. Yeah, good. Excellent. So what we're going to do is head off to another island. Is there one of these that I can just empty? Yes, there is. So I'll put that in the top and then take the plastic box and put it on our raft to give us a little bit more storage. Boom, so the plastic New Game Plus boxes do go on the raft. We have an island over there, we have an island over there, question mark? We've been to another island. I was playing this on the live stream a little while ago. What I think we should do is, yes, indeed. So we will go for a bit of a splish splash. Go and find ourselves another island and then straight up, bonk. So the sail is down, we are now moving. We don't have an awning, so we need to put an awning on our raft, which would be amazing. It would be perfect as our island disappears behind us. Oh, the sea, it's so blue. Oh, blue seas, full of sharks and disappointment. Well, I mean, it's disappointing if your face gets eaten off by a shark. That's a bit of a problem. So I'm going to go here. Have we been here? Not entirely sure. The sea is beautiful. I don't know how it looks after compression, but that's fine. So we're going to go here. We're going to get some logs and bits and pieces. In order to get that level 5 for construction, what we're going to need to do is start building things. Now, on the live stream, what I did is I started building a house. It's kind of a slow way of doing it. It is definitely a way of doing it. And a house, you might say, well, what do you get from a house? I mean, storage mostly. It's a way of storing a bunch of stuff. You can put down a leather bed and things, and it's quite nice. This size raft, also the 2x2 or the 4 base raft, is quite good. It's a nice balance of speed, maneuverability, and my favorite. Maneuverability. Yeah, no, that was exactly what I meant to say. At the moment, we can't use Q&E on the sail. In the past, the sail you've been able to use Q&E on and then move it left and right, but for some reason that's bugged at the moment. So do not adjust your TV sets. Yes, the old sail, it's all bugged, old chum. So we're just kind of crossing the sea, kind of very, very slowly. Definitely, the music is still playing, which means we're not being eaten by a shark, or at least a shark hasn't latched onto us. The main problem with the music, if it stops, it tends to stop. It tends to stop when you jump in the sea, and I don't know why. But the other thing that can happen is, as we are so slowly creeping towards this island, if the music stops, it can also mean that a shark has latched onto us, and then you might get the shark attack music, which is the Quentin Tarantino-esque music. So, I mean, it's nice, but at the same time, kind of a scary thing. Sharks shouldn't be able to flip our raft, I don't think. If it was 1 by 1 or simply just one block, because you can just have a sail, a rudder, and just on a single raft. There's a rock down there. I don't want to hit it. I think we're okay. I think the tide's with us. Okay, fine. Fine. We don't have a rudder. We have a rudder, but we don't have... let's put the sail up. We don't have any way of stopping the raft, so we don't have Let's pull it up onto... Oh, come on. Straight away, we have our first customer. Hello, Earth Chum. Now, normally, if you just follow them from behind, he's not a problem. He might actually be good. He might be good for dinner. Bonk. Famously, crabs can't go in the sea, so don't worry about that. He's got a reasonable turning circle on him. Let's give him a bit of a bonk from behind. Bonk. Oh, that's... I really want you to stop being a crab. There we go. So that's why we brought the knife. Yeah, we've got a knife. So we're going to need to avoid a couple of things. We're going to need to avoid getting poisoned by a snaky boy. I think we might have taken out a snake. I guess we have. We've been to this island? No, I don't know. Let's do a swim across here. No, that's a crab. Okay, fine. I mean, it feels familiar, but all these size islands do. I'm going to take the planks because that is good. So night snakes are a bit of an issue. They are... No, that's a pig. Okay, cool. They are the snaky boys that live in the grass, and they're those, ooh, hello, I just like being in the grass. And I'm like, cool. So that's 4 sticks. 4 sticks is the equivalent of 1 log. We can chop a tree down. So what we can do is chop a tree down, chop it into logs, take the tops with us, and that is a really good way of doing things, because then we can chop the rest of the tree into sticks when we get to where we're going. So we will give it a little chippity chop, chip chop, and then that falls. I was trying to remember where Chip Chop came from as a character name. And so I was like, where does Chip Chop come from as a character name? And it turns out that it's the Improvised Star Trek, which was a Star Trek podcast, is a Star Trek podcast. They're no longer recording it, but there are 10 years of archives, and it's probably the best Star Trek since probably Voyager, maybe Deep Space Nine? Yeah. That's the shark attack music. Don't know why we're getting that. Weird. Why was just a sudden blast of shark attack music? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 logs and the palm top. The fun thing about the palm tops is they stack. It's just like, what do you mean they stack? I mean, they stack. So we can come here, go to our container and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the equivalent of 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the equivalent of 5 logs in one container. Which I think was a quality of life thing. It was also like, oh, well, people are still a little bit worried about snakes. I want this tree here. This tall one here. That'll give us another 4 and another palm top. Excellent, that'll be quite good. I don't want to deforest our own island, you see. I'd rather deforest somebody else's island. And since we've built a load of stuff on our island, it's not technically the starting island, so we'll just hoof that over there. What is the time of day? 14:58, so it's kind of getting late in the day already. So I will chippity chop this, do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. If we can find another 4 sticks, that will give us, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do have enough space. Got enough space for stuff, so that's fine. We'll get our construction on. I did work out that we can also build. We can build the clay construction pieces. The trouble with the clay construction pieces is that, there we go, that's the entire tree in our pants, is that, oh, we can grab that as well. Look, one of, these palm tops are really, really good. If I can get a tree with 2 sections, this one here probably, we can go back with an entire pants full of trees and palm tops, and use the palm tops to create water. Oh, how wonderful. Yeah, it's really good. So we'll do that. This will get our physical skill up, so that's good. And 10 palm tops will give us the ability to... is that off? Yes. 10 palm tops will give us the ability to really create the base of the house. There we go. 1, 2, palm top. Any more space? Nope, because we are now bingo on space. We can't take the crab back for dinner. Ooh, that is a bit of an issue. That is a bit of an issue, but the time is nearly 4 o'clock, so we have to turn around and we have to... oh, we have to turn around and we have to go back, and we have to also work out where we're going. I think it's there. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do... oh, wait a second. Huh? You are coming with me because you will give us an extra slot. The slot that we desperately need. Yep, so we can do that. We can click on that. Bonk. So put a bit of wood in there. Whip out the kniffy. Turn that into stakes. 1 and 2. There's the shark attack music again. What? What is going on? Oh yeah, we couldn't pick it up before, so why would we pick it up now? Yeah, no, okay, let's take something out that I'm not gonna need. Probably the battery. Oh, I can't. Oh. Okay, let's take. My hands are full of meat. Well, I want. Give me the battery. Okay, we'll put the battery on the beach. We know where it is. It's fine. Then we'll pick up the meat. Meat is a treat for your feet. Put that in there. So that should be full. It is. We pick that up. Put that on our pants. Get the axe out, and then pick the knife up. Excellent. So somewhere there is a shark doing shark stuff. The sea is now very dark, and I can't see the shark. Oh no. Oh, also, get in the sea. What is going on? Do I have my torch? There we go. That's better. I can actually see what's going on. Oh, it does get very deep very quickly. Okay, sail up, and then get on the thing. That turns that off. We have less than an hour to get home before it gets dark. And the sea is impossibly difficult to see anything in. Wonderful. So we are in and out like a bandit. We have a bunch of bits and pieces from the large island, so that's good. That's actually really good, actually. And we'll head back towards our island, which I think is this one over here. I think. Question marks? Questions? Anybody? Oh, there's a really interesting wreck on that island. Okay. We are kind of a little bit hamstrung with the sail. I don't know why the sails are broken. Have literally no idea. As the sun disappears down on what was a beautiful day in paradise, I'm actually really worried that we're not going to get back before nightfall. And I can't check I can check my watch, but there is a risk because we're so far on the back of the raft that if I unlatch myself from the raft, what could happen is that we could suffer like loading lag and then just end up in the sea where the raft will carry on in a straight line, sort of, and we just end up. Oh, that sun is very close to the horizon. That's there, maybe? It's going down. Yep, we're not going to make it before nightfall. There it goes. So it's about 6 o'clock in the evening. Okay, cool. Right, and the moon is now rising. This is actually one of my worst fears. I hate the sea, which is fine. I hate the sea when it's dark, which is yeah. And I hate deep water when the deep water is completely. I mean, it's there. I have been on a boat at night. I think we go. Do we go left? Yes. There's a little speck of light there. I'm gonna point the camera up a little bit more. So if we get stuck on... Oh, I'm gonna have to do something in Premiere so you guys can carry on seeing what's going on, because I can't see a damn thing. I can see the moon like a headlight just up in the sky. Yep. Did not want this. The only way it could get worse is if the shark music starts playing. I genuinely hope it doesn't. So we are coming in hot, which is fine. We're coming in hot. I can see the base camp. I can see base camp. What I can't see is where the beach is. Oh, lovely. All right, okay. Bonk that up. Take the sail up. We are on the shore, which is. Do I have you? One of us has what? One of us has something. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move you towards here. Okay, cool. I can barely see anything. So what we probably want to do is save and sleep. We have one lantern. That is all. All right. So let's just check our food and water set. Food and water is not great. And we'll have some water so we get through the night, and then we will save, and then we will sleep. Which means we wake up in the morning light. Oh, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, cool. So I can't put the torch away, but I can drop the logs on the beach. Which is, I imagine, what everyone dreamed of. We do have some meat, which we do need to cook. I'm just going to go for a little explore of the island. I'm going to drop that there. Going to go hands-free. Just have a little explore of the island. So let's see if there's a good place to start building a house. We may as well just build it on this tiny-ass island. May as well build a house on a very small island. Oh, lump of pee-pee. I like the pee-pee. Oh, yeah, I mean, we can do it. We may as well do it here. We could go and get a bigger custom island, I guess. I don't think I've ever played... Have I played without a custom island? Yeah, probably before, like, 106 or 116 or something like that. This is probably a good place for a hus. I will do it. Okay, it's not too far away from anywhere else, so we can do that. And we also have space for... Why is my endurance all burnt out? Food and water setch is quite low, so what we're going to do is grab our logs. Logs, come with me, if you please. So what we're going to do is throw some stuff here. This is an awkward place to build a house, but I've got a plan, so don't worry about it. Logs, boom, boom, bonk, bonk. There we go. So yeah, we are building a house because of that skill block at the bottom of the screen. So I'm just going to grab. The axe is kind of a little low on durability, and I don't think we have that many rocks. Okay. Okay, where are our rocks? We got some rocks. Well, we can build another axe. That's fine. That's okay. And the other thing, okay, right. Let's get some things sorted out before we just drop our axe on the floor. Before we stun lock ourselves into inaction. So these are all the palm tops that we picked up. That's the axe. So the palm tops, they stack in your inventory, and bonk. So now we can just chippity chop them up, which is fine. So what you can do is just pick up a load of palm tops. 4, 5, 6, and then use them either as fuel or as a source of water. Yes, clever, hey? Excellent. So that's going to generate water. We got the loom. We don't have a tanning rack. Yeah, it is a tanning rack. I was just like, a tanning rack? What, to get our sweet UV rays? No, not that kind of tanning rack. A tanning rack in order to cure leather, but also, yeah, weird. When you call it a tanning rack and you're just like, oh yes, people do genuinely go into the florists. No, what's the thing people do? They go and they actually medium crab meat. So this crab meat's going to go bad if we just keep it in our pants. So we may as well smoke it. We did bring a bunch of sticks. There's a log in that container. I did get a bunch of sticks. I might just use the sticks to fuel the fire, because it's the most, well, it's not the most efficient way of doing it. There we go. Some bits there. But it is a way of doing it. So we'll light this. We could use, so the most efficient way of fueling a fire is, so that's going to cook. We could stand here and get our cooking skill up, but I'm not going to because it's not interesting for anyone watching. Yes, the most efficient way to fuel a fire is just to use fibrous leaves. So if you use fibrous leaves, you will... Oh yeah, see, this is why we didn't chop all the trees down on our own. We have trees on our island, but if we chippity chop them down, then, well, it kind of looks a little bit ugly bugly. So 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have a bunch of wood we can start turning into a house. We've survived 5 days? I know what I'm doing. I've played this for like 400 episodes. Over 5 years? Wow. Wow! I know what I'm doing. So what we're going to do is build out over the sea in order to get our house on the land. Trying not to turn physics objects into physics objects. Because while they're on physics objects. So it's better to turn a log into sticks when it's on the ground rather than turning it into sticks when it's touching something else, because what can end up happening, words not happening, what can end up happening is that as soon as the physics objects, the 4 sticks, appear in the world, when the log disappears and the 4 sticks appear, one of the issues you might have is that they suddenly fly off in random directions. Fortunately, a lot of the physics issues have been fixed, because the game used to have some really serious ones. Like, you'd be maneuvering your raft and suddenly you punt the entire raft out hundreds of yards into the sea, or hundreds of meters, tens of meters into the sea. And that was a bit of an issue. So we're turning all these into sticks. We're just going to get our build on. This probably is getting our physical skill up. Yeah, but it's not doing anything for our ability to look through the keyhole. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is grab that. What we got left on it? 1.2% durability, so we could probably chop down another. So those look cooked. Food and water stitch is pretty limited. I'm going to drain that. May as well take all of those. Put that in there and put that in there. So we are moving on to being sustainable. Is that cooked? Medium crab meat. No, doesn't say cooked. It does look cooked. I'm going to leave it. It should say cooked medium crab meat. So one of the tricks is to put the hammer in your hand, and then quick craft will immediately bring up the building menu under quick craft. So what we can do is walk out into the sea. I just want to see how far out we can go. Quite far out. All right. What we could probably do, a little bit of jazz hands, is build our house here and then build a dock out from that. Wouldn't that be interesting? I think it would be interesting. So what I'm going to do is, if we do it like that. Okay, cool. So that's one foundation. I just want to check. That hasn't done anything yet. Okay, it's one foundation. I'm going to build the foundation so I can work out which direction the sticks are going, because I want all the sticks in the same direction. If you don't, because you can use Q and E to rotate it. If you don't do that, then you'll kind of beans yourself a little bit. Okay, cool. So we'll quick craft again. So now we know which direction the sticks are. We can use Q and E to rotate them and just put the foundations down. Yeah, hasn't changed anything. Weird. You'd have thought building the foundations, you would have got straight into... Oh, there we go. Bonk. So the foundations, I think you actually have to make them. Actually have to have them built. That's fine. So we'll do the usual 6x6. 6. So 2x3, sorry. Which gives you 6 foundations. I think we can just walk through these guys to begin with. Yes, we can. Level up craftsmanship. What? Are we now rank 4 craftsmanship? That's a question for the ages. Just a little look here. We'll soon find out. Crafting, it'll be here. It'll be all the way at the bottom, and it'll be rank 5. Okay, so no, we've just gone on to rank 4. So in order to get spear gun arrows, we need to be rank 5. Okay, cool. We'll do it. Also, it gives us a place to be when we're doing battle with the sun. Okay, cool. So what we can do is build that. It's horizontal, isn't it? There we go. So that did, putting these foundations down, level up physical, did give us a little bit of a level up. No, that's not what I thought it was going to do, but sure. Sure. Yes, you can build out over the water. That's not a problem. And the water around the edges of an island doesn't get the waves come through it if there's a storm. So that's also worth noting. But it also worth noting is you need it a little bit higher than you think you do because of the effect of tides. Not by much, but by enough. Speaking of which, yeah, raft is still there. I might just check on the food a second, just to make sure the food isn't... it won't burn because it's in a smoker, but isn't done, and then we're just wasting fuel. I want to run. Let me run. Let me run with my legs. Let's do this. Oh yeah, that's done. Okay, so I'll take that and I will... delightful. It was delightful. Okay, yeah. So food and water was up. SPF is down. That's kind of an issue. So what I might do is tippy hop over here and then hit this until it builds. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, nice. Just giving it a little gentle tap. There we go. There we go. Yeah, no, I'm down with this. So we've got the 6 foundation pieces down. Now we have a little bit of an issue because if I walk in from over here, if I just walk forward, I can't walk onto it. So I have 2 choices. I can build a set of steps to move us into the... Actually, what has that done with our building skill? So putting the foundations down give us more of a building skill than actually, you know, wood half wall. Get the wood half walls in. So standard pattern house, I think. But what I might do... So wood half walls are really cheap. They're only 2 sticks. So they are insanely cheap. Ooh, wood half wall, plank half wall. No, I don't want that. So the wood half walls are insanely cheap, but they're also really, really good in terms of... Now, do I want to put stuff all the way at the back and then have like a side entrance to this place? I could do. Yeah, I think let's do that. Let's do that. It's a little different to how we've done it in the past. Oh, I can't check my skill, my little skill boy. And if we get the half walls in the front, hippity the hoppy, because we're going to need to put like a veranda on the front anyway. So it'll have a veranda on the front. Oh, actually, we could have the back. We could have it facing the land. Yeah, I mean, it could have the veranda on the back, so it faces the land, and then out here we have a dock, maybe? Don't know. So we'll just check. The building skill is not great. So the SPF is super not great. We've only got 4 sticks. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which mean we can either make 1 more foundation or we can start putting a roof on. I'm just going to get these built. It's going to level up our physical. SPF is looking really low, and we're not really cracking on with getting. So I think once we've got the entire house built, maybe, like super maybe, we'll have enough points to get the spear gun arrows built, because basically all we're doing now is essentially building a place where we can store a bunch of stuff, building a place which we can call home, and also getting the spear gun arrows tippity top. Oh, hammer's gone. Okay, we're also probably going to need to jump into the sea. Oh yeah. Okay. Nemo? I found Nemo. Alright. There we go. Just cool off in the sea. Oh, poison boy. Purple poison boy. So that's good. I think we're in a good position. Also, oh no, that's not what I thought it was. I thought, oh, shark attack. No. Do we have a? We have an axe with like 2% left on it. Fine. I think we've taken everything off of that rack. Let's go and look. We may as well, because we're kind of recharging our SPF at the moment. So let's do this. Let's do this. Ah, leather. Flare gun. It was pointed out to me in the comments that the flare gun is really useful because it lights up the island. And you can fire it up in the air and it lights up wrecks on the island and things. And I'm like, yeah. So the old flare gun was actually really terrible. The idea was you would shoot it at a shark and it would scare the shark away. And now you can't do that. I don't think it does anything if you shoot it at a shark. So, but you do get sort of like when you fire a flare gun up in the air, you do get Creedence Clearwater Revival playing because you have a big red maroon just hovering over your island, and yeah, you want to avoid the wire as well. So that's a thing. Okay, so hands and pants, hippity the hoppity, then swim back to the island. so good. I think, looking at the position of the sun is going down on what was a beautiful day in Paradise. The SPF value is up. The skill, so the building skill is not... It's going to be one of those things we need to work on, but as soon as we've got that, we can then use the carbon spear gun, because the carbon spear gun is insanely good. It's the same as the regular spear gun. It is exactly the same as the regular spear gun. It just feels better to use. I don't know, maybe because it's got a smaller screen presence when you're swimming around, it just has a better feel to it. I'm not entirely sure. So we have a house to carry on building. We're going to do that. We have wrecks to explore, sharks to take out as soon as we got the ammunition for this built. So I might just leave it there for the time being. If you like this, definitely leave a little like, leave a subscribe, and if you do subscribe, click the little bell, because that gives you notifications when videos go live. So if you didn't know, likes help the video, subscriptions help the channel. And I tell you what, I'll catch you next time.